All right, kids, you win. Enough people have pestered me for this that it's coming now. It is the Satchel of Richards zip bag. And you people are sick and twisted. And I don't know what that makes me. So today, real quick, in the hoop, Satchel of Richards zip bag. What will you need? You will need the pattern. And I always print out my stitch order sheet. You will need a zipper that's probably 5 to 6 inches. Since I never do anything in a normal zip bag that narrow, we're going to be using a full 12-inch zipper. You will need 4 pieces of gross grain ribbon. This is the 5x7 bag. You'll need 2 pieces at 3 inches and 2 pieces at about 16 inches. You will need 2 D-rings or lobster claws or however you are going to affix this to a strap or your belt or what have you. This one does not come with a side attachment. So if you're going to do it as a lobster claw to hang it off of something, you'll only do one of the top attachments to get it to hang right. And you will need your marine vinyl. And here's hoping I have enough. Yes, I have enough. And you will need a piece of medium weight cutaway. As always, ladies and gentlemen. Because we're turning in such a narrow neck. Okay, so such a narrow neck. I've kept the decoration to a minimum. But you definitely want the floppier vinyl. The stiffer the vinyl is on this one, the so much harder it is to turn. What are we going to do first? We're going to throw it into the machine and we are going to run color stop 1 to give us the die line for our gross grain ribbon and D-ring attachments. Un momento, por favor. And here we are. There's our die line for our placement. So we are also going to need a little tape to hold everything down and keep it in place. We're going to fish our gross grain ribbon through our D-ring, and we are going to line it up, and we are going to tape it down. And then because we don't like metal bits flopping in our machine, we're going to tape that one down just a little bit. We are now going to do the exact same thing for the other one. And now I'm going to put it back into my machine and I'm going to run both color stop 2, which will tack these down, and color stop 3, which will give me my die line for zipper and vinyl placement. Back in a second. So we have got our die line, and because I wasn't really paying super close attention, I managed to stitch my tape down, but that's okay. That can all be fixed. Nothing's tragic yet. Okay, so now we need to place our zipper and we need to tack that zipper down with color stop 4. So we grab our zipper, which is way too long, and I'm gonna go ahead and cut this puppy down so I don't have to wrangle that much zipper. There we go. And what do you think we do now? Oh yeah, I know. We take some tape. Yay. So we want to line that zipper up so that it is smack dab between those 2 lines. Then we want to put a little tiny bit of tape, about 1/8 of an inch of ribbon caught on it, because we really don't want to stitch our tape to our zipper. We can. And now we need to tack that zipper down. So bippity boppity do. And we're done with tacking down our zipper. There we go. We're gonna pull those up because we'll use them here in just a second. Now we need to tack down our vinyl. So you will need 2 pieces of vinyl for the front. One is going to be 5 3/4 inches wide by 5 1/4 inches long. and the other will be 5 3/4 inches wide by 2 1/4 inches tall. So when you get these placed, you want them bucked right up against the teeth. Okay, and yeah, I've got some extra because this was a scrappy in my scrap bin, and I'm always about using up my scrappy. Get them bucked up against your teeth. Use a little piece of tape, same piece of tape we used to keep our zipper in place, as a matter of fact, and just get that vinyl lined up right along the teeth. And we just want to hold it in place. It's not like it's, you know, on the plains of Kansas trying to hold on to the stone homestead during a tornado. We just need it to stay right there while we tack it down. And now we go run color stop 5. And you know what? I'm also going to do 6, which is some detail work, and 7, which is the lettering. So 5, 6, 7, 8. Ball chain, step, ball chain. No? Okay. Back as soon as we're done with 5, 6, and 7. Hey, you know what happened? When I was telling you the pieces and parts you need for this bag, I forgot one. So we've done 5, 6, and 7. It's now time for step 8, or color stop 8. This is where I do that funky half lining on the back of my bags. And I used to do it in felt, and now I do it in Ollie-Fun because it's a lot thinner. Turning with the felt lining was, on some of these bags, really difficult. So what you want to do is you want a piece of Ollie-Fun that's approximately 6 inches by 6 inches. This is 6 inches by 8 inches, but it's what I had. Throw it on there. Make sure that you're covering the bottom half of your bag from the zipper. Go ahead and run color stop 8. See how super quick and easy that was? So let's flip this guy over, and we're going to trim our Ollie out of the way a little bit. We want to trim along this line right here. Trimming our line. And we want to come down the sides of the bags a little bit, because we're about to do that weird zipper trick that I do to make the zipper a little neater looking. And we want, oh, good job. We want the Ollie out of the way. Ollie, Ollie, oxen free. So let's go ahead and open our zipper to about 1 finger from the end. And we are going to tape our zipper down and out of the way. And then, because machines don't like transitions, we're going to go ahead and put a little piece of tape here and a little piece of tape here. And we are going to run color stop 9. All right, there we go. We did our little tack stitches, and now we got some big jump stitches. We're going to go ahead and take care of those. We're going to flip it over. Blah, blah, blah. Yada, yada, yada. Oh my goodness, look at all of those hairs hanging out there. All right, now what are we doing? I have no idea. So usually at this point I tell you just pull this tape back a little bit so that we can work. But since we now have to put ribbons down as well, we're going to go ahead and take them up. Just get them out of our way. We'll be putting them back in just a minute, but yeah, c'est la vie. Okay, so we want to fold our vinyl back and out of our way so that we can trim up our ribbon tails. So we're going to take some scissors, and we are going to cut right along the teeth. Right there. And right along the teeth. And you're like, I can't see it. Yeah, I had my intern go get me a zipper from the basket, and she got me a dress zipper, a hidden zipper. So we're going to roll with it. It's okay. It's all good. Then we are going to take our little handy dandy seam ripper. And if you don't have one of these, I'm sorry. But apparently you can get them on Etsy. We're going to rip a little seam, a little slash right there. And we're going to tuck our tails. Tuck tail and run. And then we're going to take up our tape, and we're going to lay our vinyl back down. Then, we are going to take a piece of our ribbon, and we're going to fold it in half. And we are going to line up that fold right there with the end of our zipper. Okay. Then we're gonna put that piece of tape right back down. I know, didn't we just take that up? Yeah, I know. Now, we're gonna come over here to this other side, and we're gonna do exactly the same thing. We're gonna tape our vinyl, blurg. I am gonna make up my own language today. We're gonna tape our vinyl out of the way. We're gonna cut our teeth, blurg. Boy, it's one of those days. And we're gonna cut our teeth out. There we go. We're gonna lift our tails. We're gonna put a little bit of a tear right in there. We're gonna tuck our tails in. Woo, woo. Pull them back through the back side. Remove this piece of tape. Grab our other ribbon. Fold it in half. Line it up right there at the end of our zipper. Tape it down. Now, we want to make sure that all of this mess is out of our way. Yeah. Do that. And we're going, oh my gosh, not more tape. Yes, more tape. We're going to make sure that this tape does not go across any of our stitch lines. Blurg, blurg. Now we're going to flip it over. Woohoo! There we go. And we are going to cross our tails. And we're going to tape our tails down and out of the way. Ooh, there we go. And we're going to do the same exact thing to the other side. Waha. And this is a good time right now to put a little tear between your zipper in your stabilizer. Otherwise, you won't be able to. Ooh, maybe I should have done that before. I flipped everything over. There we go. You want that tear in there so that you can open up your zipper and flip this or turn this bag inside out. We're going to go ahead and run color stop. No, I believe it's 10. Are we at 10? 9, 10. We are at 10. We'll be back. And there we go. Those little doohickey are tacked down, plus it's given us some cut die lines. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull up this piece of tape. And we're going to get it all up just as I find my tweezers, because I did not pull that up correctly. Let's see if I can do a better job on this one. I can. So it's been one of those days. It's 5:30 and I'm still in here, and I started in here at 5:30. Of course, it's my own fault. Usually Fridays are also a studio day, but I want to go to applique getaway. So, plus I got company coming in. Plus, there we go. All right, so got that taken care of. Let's go ahead and clip down on our D-rings. Now, these are not going to be as easy peasy as they usually are. Usually we just fold them back in, tape them down a little bit, and call it good. We have to make sure that our metal bits are out of the stitch path. So you are going to have to play peekaboo a little bit and cheat them towards the, pull them all the way down, and then cheat them towards the inside a little bit. I'm sorry. I know. I suck. Okay, so pull them all the way down, and then we want to cheat them to the inside. Okay, and blurg. Tape them down. This stays taped down. We're going to flip over. We're going to take this mess off. I'm going to trim our ribbons right up to the zip line, or a stitch line, zip line, stitch line. I are Englishing today. I'm going to trim our jumps because they tend to catch on things and we hate that. Okay, and we've got our little hidey hole already cut in. What else do I need to do? Oh, it would help if we put a piece of vinyl on the back. So you need a piece of vinyl approximately 6 by 8 for the whole back of this bag. And I know I'm a horrible YouTube videoer because I didn't have all my pieces and parts set and ready. And yes, that is bigger than 6 by 8. And we're gonna tape it down as soon as I find some tape. Maybe I should do videos first thing in the morning rather than last thing in the day. Whatever. All right, so I'm gonna put a little tape there just to keep it from wibbling wobbling. There we go. Throw it back in the machine. Back in a second. Okie dokie, folks. We do not run the last color stop on this pattern, which is color stop 12. It's a dead stop so that your needle head doesn't try to go back over all of this stuff over here. We need to trim the rest of the stuff on the zipper, on the back of the zipper, to get the cutaway. Cut it away, ha ha ha. You want to be careful not to cut your zipper. Do not cut your stitches. Only cut your cutaway. I personally find it's easier to do this in the hoop rather than having it flop around on you. Now, we are going to pop it out of our hoop. And because there's not a straight edge to be found, we can't use our handy dandy little roto cutter and ruler to cut this. So we gotta cut it by hand, I know. We wanna make sure that we follow the curves. Clip your curves in and your corners out. It's gonna make for a more robust seam line when you turn it. Everything will hopefully fold a little bit better. And we're gonna go, and on this bag, because the neck, the opening on this is so narrow, flipping this bag inside out on the 5x7 is 9 kinds of fun, let me tell you. But you guys are the ones that wanted it, so what am I to do? All right, so we get our fingers in there and see if we can't get that zipper tape off. And look, we can. Oh, and look, ribbons. Surprise party. And we're gonna see if we can't get that zipper moved all the way back. Okay, that's about as good as we're gonna get it this time. And I'm gonna get these other ribbons out of there. It's a party. All right, folks. Now you're in for some really fun turning, okay? We're gonna see if we can't get a little piece of it through the open, and you wanna go slow and steady. Don't yank and twist. Don't force anything. Work left, work right. Turn, push, pull, roll. A little bit here, a little bit there. It's okay. There, woohoo. All right, we got the bulk of it out. Now we can flip our zipper. Brr. There we go. All right, now you're gonna get a couple of fingers down in there and you are going to start poking your seam. Shaped bags are all kinds of fun. Your hands get yoga workouts. Stretch. Stretch, twist, bend, downward facing dog. All right, now we get to do the same thing for the top, and it's going to be equally as fun. Let's see if we can't, there we go. Got that D-ring. Now while we're half in and half out, we're gonna take our little pokey toy and we're gonna poke that corner. And then we're gonna come over here and we're gonna turn and we're gonna stick finger in there. We're gonna stick finger in there. What'd your mom tell you about sticking your hands in places you can't see? All right, and now we just have that one little corner to pokey outy a little bit more. Whew, I don't know about you, but I'm tired. I'm hot and sweaty after all that poking. Insert your own dirty joke here. Okay, there we go. We're and roll, and roll, and roll, and roll. Oop, that one needs a roll. And we're on a roll. Ha ha ha. Oops. And there's a little doink, blink. Okay. Ooh, and there's a whole bunch of meh. I don't know how I missed that, but I did. And then weep. Okay, and now to finish. Seriously, we're almost done. I'm going to cut these at a 45, and then later, when Scott's home and he's the adult and he's allowed to play with fire, he's gonna singe those ends. I am no longer allowed to play with fire, per Tarrant County. Don't ask. All right, and we're also going to, just because it's pretty, and I like to, and I wanna, I'm gonna put a little knot on the bottom of each one of these. Maybe I should have put the knot and then cut them. I don't know. I don't know. And it's just a little overhand knot. I mean, I wasn't a Boy Scout. Did I date a Boy Scout? Nope, never dated a Boy Scout either. No, there we go. All right, guys, and there is your Satchel of Richards. That is, oops, there's that. There's 5x7 size. It will be available in a 6x10. Ooh, let's knock the water over. A 7x11 and an 8x12, which is still on the machine. Thanks. Have fun. Peace.